Hello and welcome to Awaz News. I'm Kubra Ali and I'll be taking you through big news across Canada.
Stay away from raccoons and other wild animals, warns Toronto Public Health. Girl rescued from burning home in Brampton last week has died, OFM. Toronto to activate additional common area spaces at shelters amid smoky conditions. Dashcam video captures My Way bus blowing into stopped traffic in deadly Mississauga crash. Ontario MPPs wrap up work at Queen's Park for the summer. Demand for air purifiers on the rise as smoky conditions persist from wildfires. Hamilton police officer charged with sexual assault, SIU.
These were the headlines and let's jump right into the detail.
Video has surfaced that shows a Mississauga transit bus blowing into stopped traffic in a crash that left one person dead and at least 8 injured on Thursday morning. It happened on the westbound lanes of Derry Road near Rexwood Road at around 9:35 a.m. In a dashcam video from a transport truck obtained by Awaz News, a blue My Way bus on the left lane is seen ramming through the rear of an SUV, violently pushing it forward into another SUV and a taxi and causing a chain reaction. Still being pushed by the bus, the vehicle slammed into a wide SUV and dump truck on the center lane. The bus then swerves to the left and comes to a stop on a sidewalk, leaving a trail of smoke, debris, and mangled vehicles. Police confirmed one female has been pronounced dead. Simranjit Singh, the driver of the transport truck, said the bus just didn't stop. The bus was supposed to be parallel with me, he told Awaz News. Officials said a total of 8 vehicles were involved. Footage from CP24's cameras shows the My Way bus with a smashed windshield, which police said continued through a red light just before the crash. Paramedics previously said that one of the patients was in critical condition while 2 others had serious injuries. The other 6 were taken to various local hospitals with minor injuries. Police are asking drivers to avoid the area while investigators are on the scene. A girl rescued from a burning home in Brampton last week has died in the hospital, Ontario's fire marshal said on Friday. John Pegg provided an update on the fire that broke out at residence near Jade Crescent and Jayfield Road on the evening of June 2nd. Tragically, we lost a mother and it pains me terribly to update that the child involved in this fire has also passed, Pegg said. A third victim remains in hospital in serious condition. The mother and the child, believed to be the 3-year-old, were trapped inside the house and had to be rescued by Brampton fire crews. They were transported to the hospital where the mother died. The child was in critical condition. The 3 victims were believed to be tenants of the home who lived in the basement. He noted that the past 16 months have been extremely difficult for this crew, losing 13 people in fires. Of those, 7 were children. Beck said the investigation is ongoing with regards to the cause, origin, and circumstance of the fire, but confirmed on Friday that there were no working smoke alarms on the first story and in the basement. Beck noted that smoke alarms were found on the 2nd and 3rd floors of the home, which have been sent for testing to confirm if they were operational at the time of the fire. He went on to urge the public to install working smoke alarms in their homes to prevent another tragedy from occurring. The spread of smoke from wildfires across Canada in recent weeks has prompted an uptick in demand for air purifiers. As manufacturers and distributors say, it appears Canadians are increasingly looking for ways to keep the air in their homes or workplaces clean. Pollutants from wildfires in Ontario and Quebec have colored skies grey and orange in cities such as Toronto and Ottawa this week, while wildfires in Alberta set a spring record last month and led to a state of emergency that has since been lifted. Nick Coleman, dealer owner at Leitrim Home Hardware Building Centre in Ottawa, said customers have been purchasing purifiers as well as furnace filters for additional air quality control. Mario Angeloni, director of Reliance Home Comfort, said the air quality of a sealed house is typically 3 to 4 times worse than outside, but smoky conditions outdoors means more people are retreating indoors where they are trying to create cleaner air. The company has received 50% more information requests than usual for air quality products this week, said Angeloni. Air purifiers made up 11 of Amazon Canada's top 50 bestsellers in the home products category on Thursday. Meanwhile, companies such as Home Depot and Rona said they were also seeing more sales of purifiers and filters in certain markets. Dyson Canada said it also saw a spike in interest from consumers for its air purification technology this week, with orders peaking on Tuesday and Wednesday when air quality in Toronto was rated at high-risk levels. A Hamilton police officer has been charged in connection with the alleged sexual assault of a woman. The Special Investigations Unit laid one count of sexual assault against Constable Jeffrey Turnbull following its investigation. The SIU said Director Joseph Martino has reasonable grounds to believe that Turnbull committed a criminal offense between February 2022 and April 2022 against a woman. Hamilton Police first notified the SIU about the incident on April 14, 2022. As the matter is before the courts and in consideration of the fair trial interests of the accused, the SIU will not provide further comment on the investigation, the agency said on Thursday. Turnbull is expected to appear in court in July. Ontario politicians wrapped up their work on Thursday, adjourning the legislature for 4 months. Members of Provincial Parliament (MPP) have concluded their work for their latest session. They will return on September 25th, a few weeks later than usual. This is likely due to a number of by-elections being held in Kitchener, Scarborough, and Ottawa. Dates for the by-elections have not yet been set. MPPs typically return to the legislature after Labor Day weekend. On Thursday, the government House leader said that night sittings will be held to help politicians catch up on work missed as a result of the later than expected start. During the summer months, MPPs will continue to hold news conference, conduct constituency work, and facilitate meetings. They will not, however, pass legislation or attend question period. The City of Toronto said it is working with providers across the sector to activate additional temporary spaces in the common areas of various shelters as smoky air continues to blanket the GTA. Outreach teams from streets to homes will also be connecting with those living outside to conduct wellness checks, provide water, and encourage people to come indoors, the city said in a statement provided to Awaz News. During this period of extreme weather, the city said it would also be temporarily suspending all service restrictions and relaxing admissions eligibility requirements for its shelters and respite sites. Forest fires burning in Quebec and Ontario have led to poor air quality in several major cities in the US, Canada, including New York, Ottawa, and Toronto. An air quality warning from Environment Canada has been in effect since Monday, and on Wednesday, Toronto reached level 7 on the National Weather Agency's index, presenting a high risk to members of the public. Late Thursday afternoon, the Toronto District School Board said it has advised principals to monitor the Air Quality Health Index throughout the day and make a determination to either proceed with outdoor recess and activities or consider moving indoors if the air quality is high risk. Any students who wish to stay inside or are experiencing symptoms will be accommodated, the board said in a statement. The City of Toronto has cancelled some of its outdoor recreation programs for Thursday, and the Toronto Zoo says it is reducing its operating hours amid the smoky conditions. Toronto Public Health is advising residents to avoid physical contact with raccoons and other wild animals due to a significant increase in the number of sick and injured raccoons around the city. The city's health unit said in a Thursday press release that they have received 88 reports of injuries caused by raccoons so far in 2023, a 117% increase compared to the 5-year average between 2018 and 2022. More than 80% of the individuals bitten or scratched by raccoons receive post-exposure prophylaxis treatment due to concerns about rabies transmission, they said. Reported raccoon bites and scratches are often the result of avoidable interactions, such as feeding or petting the animals, Toronto Public Health continued in the press release. While the risk of rabies is low in Toronto, the disease can be fatal if left untreated. Public health is advising anyone who is bitten or scratched by a raccoon or other mammal, it's best to wash the wound with soap and water for at least 15 minutes. Apply an antiseptic to the wound and immediately seek medical attention. As well, Toronto Public Health said it is the utmost importance that residents do not interact with wildlife and protect their pets with rabies vaccinations.
Thank you for tuning in. I'm Kubra Ali. I'll see you back tomorrow, same time, same channel. Have a good night.